You're listening to the audio production of The 8 Paradoxes of Great Leadership, Embracing the Conflicting Demands of Today's Workplace, by Tim Elmore, published by HarperCollins Leadership and read by the author. Please note that you may download a PDF that accompanies this audiobook. To download the PDF, please visit harperfocusaudio.com. Keep listening at the end of this audiobook for a special interview between Tim Elmore and best-selling author John Maxwell.
Hi, I'm Tim Elmore, and let me take a moment and share with you a little bit about myself and why I wrote this book. I have the undeserved privilege of leading a nonprofit organization in Atlanta, Georgia, called Growing Leaders, and our focus is the emerging generation of leaders. I'm married to a wonderful woman for over 40 years, Pam. We have 2 adult children, and I love popcorn. That's kind of random, but it's true. Now, let me tell you what's behind this book. If I were honest, the inspiration or the trigger for this book happened not long ago when I sat in a green room right before a conference that I was to speak at, and I sat with 16 other leaders in this green room. In that moment, I decided to turn it into an instant focus group. So I asked each of these leaders collectively, do you think that leading a team today is harder than it was when you first learned to lead? Every single one of them, to the person, said, absolutely. One of them said 110%. There was a unanimous vote on yes, it was harder. But then I volleyed back by saying, that's kind of strange that we would all feel this way. Wouldn't you think it would have been harder way back when we didn't know as much about leadership? But alas, their minds were made up. And I believe it was at that point I decided to begin to dig as to why leadership is such a complex issue today, even more so than when I began my career. And the results of that digging is this book, The 8 Paradoxes of Great Leadership. I hope you enjoy it. Let's go on the journey. Forward by John C. Maxwell. I have to admit it's a little funny reading these words because they're about me and this book, but John has been a mentor for me for more than 40 years, and I worked for him for 20 of those years. And so it was an honor that he'd write them, and I wanted you to hear them yourself. So here we go. Legend has it that an ancient Chinese curse went like this: "May you live in interesting times." It was a curse because life always felt easier in boring, predictable times. A similar Chinese expression goes, "Better to be a dog in times of tranquility than a human."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?